The revival of Dexter and Dexter Resurrection has sparked fresh debates among fans, and Episode 7, Course Correction, might be the most compelling chapter yet. 19 years after his introduction, Angel Batista has reemerged, not as Dexter's ally but as his relentless pursuer, and that shift could spell disaster for one of the franchise's most beloved characters. The revival has successfully balanced nostalgia with tension, but Angel's current trajectory is unsettlingly familiar, echoing the doomed arcs of other truth-seekers who got too close to exposing the Bay Harbor Butcher. Batista's presence was teased back in New Blood when Angela Bishop reached out to him about her suspicions of Dexter. While Angela was persuaded to let Dexter slip away after he helped her solve Kurt Caldwell's crimes, Angel was never willing to leave the case buried. That lingering determination carried into Resurrection, where he re-entered Dexter's orbit, suspicious and unwilling to let go of the inconsistencies surrounding the supposed death of his former colleague. By now, his dogged pursuit has him shadowing Dexter and even manipulating Harrison, which marks a dangerous escalation that feels destined for heartbreak. History has shown that anyone who chases Dexter too aggressively usually meets a grim fate. James Dokes was the first to piece together the truth about the Bay Harbor Butcher, but his knowledge became his undoing when circumstances painted him as the killer instead. Maria LaGuardia also unraveled the mystery, but was silenced before she could expose Dexter. Both characters fell not by Dexter's hands directly, but by the actions of others protecting him. This pattern is hard to ignore, and Batista's current path seems eerily aligned with it. While Dexter himself remains committed to Harry's code and avoids killing innocents, the show's narrative has rarely allowed those who discover his secret to walk away unscathed. What makes Batista's case especially tragic is the emotional weight he carries. Unlike Dokes or LaGuardia, Angel isn't merely chasing justice, he's mourning lost friends and unresolved betrayals. His grief and frustration make his pursuit more personal, but also more reckless. In Episode 7, his emotional state even made it easier for Dexter to discredit him in front of Detective Claudette, planting seeds of doubt about his credibility. Yet his persistence, from dropping AirPods in Dexter's car to staying close to Harrison, suggests he won't be easily deterred. That level of obsession rarely ends well in the world of Dexter. What complicates things further is Leon Prater, the billionaire with a dark fascination for killers, who has emerged as a powerful influence on Dexter. Prater's resources and connections give him the ability to eliminate threats quietly, and his growing bond with Dexter makes Angel a likely target. If Prater perceives Batista as a danger to their arrangement, he may decide to remove him without hesitation. Such a move would echo the franchise's tradition of killing off those who uncover Dexter's secret, while keeping Dexter himself technically uninvolved. The possibility that Batista could fall victim not to Dexter but to Prater adds another chilling layer to the story. Still, there remains a slim chance for Angel's survival. If the narrative chooses to subvert expectations, his fate could be tied to the looming menace of the New York Ripper, a serial killer who has thus far eluded capture. Angel might either become the Ripper's victim or, more intriguingly, survive an encounter only because Dexter intervenes. Such a twist could force Angel to reassess his vendetta, possibly leading him into reluctant sympathy with Dexter or even retirement from the chase altogether. It would be the rare exception to the franchise's rule, preserving a character many fans are deeply invested in. For now, the tension lies in watching the inevitable collision between Angel's determination and Dexter's desperate need to protect his son and his secret. Fans who have followed Angel's journey from Miami to now know that his integrity and decency have always set him apart. That very decency, however, may be his undoing in a narrative world that punishes those who push too hard for the truth. Whether his story ends in tragedy at the hands of Prater, the Ripper, or another twist of fate, or whether the writers finally allow a pursuer to live, Angel Batista's fate has become the emotional heartbeat of Dexter Resurrection. And as history has shown, the closer someone gets to Dexter, the more dangerous it becomes to survive.